If you guys are just getting here, can you guys hear me? If you can hear me, go ahead and post in the comments quick. And welcome. Let me know if you guys can hear me. All right. What's up, Tanner? How do you do? Okay. Yeah, let me send the link really fast. Copy. Boop. Let's see. Because I got Dylon over here on right now. How was work? Crowe. 33,000 followers now, man. Crow's killing it, man. Let's see if we can get on. We got 3 people going on. Yo, what's up? Mr. Edgar Calderoncito from Mexico. What's going on, dude? What is going on, man? It's been a while. Happy that you're here. That's a beautiful wedding picture. Yeah, I saw that you made a new song. I'm excited that you're starting to be consistent now. That's cool. That's what it's all about, dude. Honestly. Let's see here. I sent it to him, so you should be getting it. Let's find out. Maybe I can send it a different way. Let's see here. Oh, here he is. Sweet. What's up, dude?
Okay. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you. Let me try to put your volume up a little bit if I can. Or is that maybe you have to do that?
I was thinking it was me. I was trying to test the mic here, but I'm not too sure why it was acting really weird.
Okay. So, yeah, because I can hear you. But...
Let's see if this helps. Can you hear me a little better?
Yeah, a lot better, man.
Okay, cool.
Sweet. Have you done a Facebook Live? Oh, wait, I've seen you on your Facebook Lives. That's right.
Yeah.
Because you had it with another guy with a little mustache. I can't remember that guy's name.
I had a couple people for sure.
Yeah. Let's see. Who did you met with a couple big people though, didn't you? Who did you meet with?
I talked to Daryl Gray before.
Oh yeah. DGJ, baby. The youngest millionaire.
Yeah, he's crazy.
So can you see the comments on here or not as much?
Let me switch. Okay, yeah, I can now.
Okay, cool. So we got 3 on right now, and then there's gonna be a bunch on the replay because for a lot of people, especially that follow me, it's like late. It's like 11 p.m. or something for them. And then this is also going on YouTube right now. So, cool. Well, dude, I just obviously I got a lot of good questions for you. I've been following you. You probably don't know me, but I already feel like I know you a lot because I follow you on the TikTok and kind of seeing all your posts and your stories. And then I was like, dude, check this guy out, Crowe. And then I just watched a bunch of your live streams and stuff. So you got a lot of good content. You're helping a lot of people, and I just think that you have a lot of value that I wanted to, because I've had a lot of people on my live stream, but not really too many that are from affiliate marketing that are succeeding, and then also from Legendary. So a lot of my followers and people in my group are just new to affiliate marketing and never even heard of it. So I've been teaching the basics, but it'd be fun to show people kind of what happens once you start getting the ball rolling, because I'm just starting too. So so why don't we just start with your story? How'd you get it all started? I know there's kind of 2 parts to it.
Yeah, so basically, I'll take it back about, I think it's about 3 years ago now already,
Yeah,
almost 3 years.
time
I
flies,
was
dude.
actually, yeah, it's crazy, and especially this year. I
Hmm.
was in college. My first year, I was 19 years old. I just graduated and spent the first semester just like focusing on school, and then the second semester, I was like, all right, like I'm needing to find some way to make money. Like, I guess I'm gonna go search for a job. And as I was
Ugh.
searching for a job, I was also searching for some way to make an income online as well. Just because I've always wanted to be my own like boss, basically.
Yeah,
Um,
dude.
and so I found Legendary, and I thought it was like really cool and everything. Like I was compared to how I am now, I was really naive at 19,
Did
just
you find it on
graduated.
YouTube or where did you find it?
I believe it was YouTube. It was
Okay.
a guy by the name of Jay Brown. He's really like,
Oh yeah, yeah. I
yeah,
know. I don't know if he
I
promotes it anymore, but he's old school.
yeah, I know. I know he took like a little break for
Hmm.
sure. But I found it through him, and I was like, "That's insane! Like $7, let's go!" And
Yeah,
so
dude.
I went all in. Basically, what happened was I got so excited I was telling everybody about it. Like I was telling my family members. It was like I found the next big thing for me. Like guess what? I'm gonna work for myself. And really what they did was put me down and told me like no, like it sounds really scammy. You can't make money online. And I was
I think that's the
19.
general. That's the what most people think
Yeah,
when you first talk about it.
I really messed up there, and they brought my mindset down, and I finished the 15 days, and I was also in this other mindset of getting rich quick. And first off, you don't
Yeah.
want to be in that. You're
No.
gonna you're gonna fail right away, and that's exactly what I did. I gave up within the week. I was like, you know what? I guess I'm gonna have to find a job. So I worked at gyms. I worked at so many places for the past 3 years or 2 years, and
Because you're a trainer as well, right? A personal trainer.
that's something I eventually want to do for sure.
Okay.
Haven't gotten into it yet, but that's another path I want to go down.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
but like I've been just working for a bunch of people, and really, what the thing that got me back into affiliate marketing in Legendary was I saw this kid I went to high school with actually making it work, and I was like, "That's insane! What are the odds of that?" Like in this little town I grew up in, this guy started making it, and so that
Wow.
drove me to get back into it. I did the whole 15-day challenge again. Really zoned in on it. Didn't have any distractions. I was even waking up at 3 a.m. to till working till like noon, I believe, and I was just at it. And and then after the whole like incident a few years ago, I tell everyone not just to keep it to yourself. Like that
Yeah, that's
the
sometimes a good
biggest
idea.
thing. Yeah, like it's crazy that even like close people that are in your like inner circle can kind of put you down like that. And so I tell everyone like just keep it to yourself until you see something start to work out.
Yeah.
um,
Some momentum.
yeah, and that's what exactly I did is I kept to myself the whole entire time after I got back into it. Not even the people we were staying with knew what I was doing. Um, Also, I completely forgot. I became unemployed during COVID, March of last year.
Okay.
And
Almost a year from now then.
yeah, it's almost been a year, which is insane. And
Time flies when you're waking up at 3.
yeah. And so I became unemployed in March. I was also in the state of Montana. Had to move all the way back to my home state of Alaska and live with family for a whole 9 months. And so I got into affiliate marketing with like $0. And so I had nothing and really tried to work my way up. Now, like, I have this whole like different perspective on a ton of things that like the 15-day challenge opened up to us. It's insane.
I almost like in a way. So like I've been doing live streams now for a little while. I tell people about the challenge, and sometimes like those who don't really understand affiliate marketing quite yet, they don't understand. I almost think sometimes the $7 value of it is almost a disservice because it's like so much great value.
Yeah, I think that's crazy. Like just the $7 alone is pretty insane. And yeah, so yeah, it's crazy.
I was gonna ask you, so I mean, it kind of ended up sounding like almost like a blessing, you know, that you got laid off and you had. Did you have quite a bit of time on your hands then when you had to go back home, or what was the daily schedule? You know, from when you started, you said you were waking up sometimes even at 3 because you were excited and stuff. But like, for example, someone like who just signs up for the challenge and maybe wants to get the ball rolling, what was your daily schedule to get some of that momentum and traction that you were just talking about?
So yeah, so basically I had the whole entire day to myself. Like the first goal actually before I even decided to get back into like the 15-day challenge was my girlfriend and I were gonna like start working. So we were gonna find a job here back at home and start working, but with like the pandemic and everything was shut down.
Yeah, that's
so
hard.
I had incredible free time. Luckily, like I jumped back in, and like I said, I was waking up at 3 a.m. and working till noon most of the time. And basically, my advisor on there told me to get on TikTok because that's where it's gonna like help big time right now. And I was like, you are insane, no way, because like I've had people beg me to get on TikTok and I'd tell them, no way, I'm never gonna be on camera, you're insane. And so like I got on it, I sucked it up and got that out of the way. Eventually, like I could definitely tell that it became a regular thing where the self-consciousness or whatever you want to call it kind of went away, and it just became a regular thing. And I think I started off doing 2 TikTok videos a day, just straight up like promoting, and then it evolved into like 3 to 4. Sometimes I think it even got to like 5 a day. I've definitely backed down more recently, but like really my day consisted of learning everything that I possibly can and then promoting in the free organic way.
It's funny because like, man, I was like anti TikTok, like all these people. I'm like, you guys are freaking weird, man. All these like, I've always been kind of like one of those like people that's like against the norm or whatever. You know, for like the longest time, I never had Snapchat. I was like anti Snapchat. Now I use it more than anything, you know, for my kid and stuff. And so when TikTok comes around, I'm like, what is this thing? I was like, and my wife is still kind of like that. Like, oh, I was right here watching. She's working right now. She's at the hospital. And she's still like, I don't want to download TikTok. And I'm like, Taylor, every time I post something, you better watch my TikTok. But it is kind of like interesting how the platform itself is awesome. Because like I started actually with Facebook and I was like, man, I want to do Facebook and YouTube at the same time. But then like slowly I was like, man, I got to focus on like one platform. And so like this last week, actually, I just started my TikTok and something about it, like you're like my first videos are like cringy, like just because it's like you're not used to being on video and it's like what are these people going to think? But then you realize like my goals are bigger than what people think. So who cares? You know? And it's funny because you get more and more comfortable in the videos, and it's kind of like, for me, like I used to be obsessed with like video games, and so like for me it's kind of like leveling up. And I don't know, for you, like you love fitness, and that's why like whenever I do get into fitness, I feel like, dude, I'm leveling up, you know what I mean? Like I'm hitting it hard. And that's what I do love about this business, is because like it's with your followers or like your income, you can kind of see yourself leveling up. And instead of like, we're a job, you just clock in and it's like, all right, I got $7. Can't wait till I get my next $7 an hour or 10, you know?
Yeah.
But before we go on, so Jennifer has asked, do you have a website or a blog, or do you mostly just, I know you have a YouTube, which I can actually share my screen and show them, or you can. And then I also have your TikTok up here too, but do you have a normal website as well?
Yeah, I don't have a website or a blog. I mainly just have like the YouTube. I have my Facebook group, and TikTok is my main things right now.
So let me just throw it up on the screen really fast, so anyone can follow you on there as well. I know that a lot of them are starting to follow me, and I was like, if they can follow Dylon too, just to see some freaking good content as well, then let's just do that. You know,
I know my like on my YouTube, I just re-upload my TikTok videos, and I upload my lives. I do want to start uploading actual videos here soon when I can dedicate some time to it.
The nice thing is your live streams you can upload on it, right? That's still a video, so it's like kind of two birds, one stone.
It's good.
So Jennifer, this is his TikTok. This is his probably what you spend your most time on, right, as far as platform. And you can kind of see he's got a good looking picture. This is his bio, you know, kind of just telling people what he does. This right here, you know, guys, how we went over what a funnel is and why it's so important. When people click this, he can start building his email list, and that's his biggest asset. And then right here, what he does extremely well that I need to improve on, and Jamar is here with us. You probably know Jamar Jones, right?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, he's a homie, man. He's one of my favorites out here. But one thing you do is you're extremely focused and to the point, and almost like a Brian Brewer way, where you're like, this is all I'm going to talk about. And for me, it's like, I just barely got on TikTok. I'm like, man, I want people to see, you know, this side of me, that side of me. But your extreme focus, I feel like, is what kind of makes you so successful.
I know, like, the reason I get, like, I'm 100% sure, like, the reason why I got to the point that I got to at the beginning was it was just constantly because I was constantly promoting it, like constantly. Like no other video was any other way. It was basically me explaining like what the challenge was and how it can help you, and then click the link in the bio. And like that worked out really well for me, but it was like it was pretty short term for me. And it's kind of funny because I got shadow banned and then kind of banned from TikTok for the scammy stuff that you get, like community guidelines, like all that junk. Like
what did they say, that you were like an MLM or something?
That if you're like on TikTok, like sometimes if you promote or not promote, but like talk about how this can help you make money online, or
like the income disclaimers and all that.
Yeah, they can take down a video. And like there was a couple videos where I know I wasn't like going against their guidelines or anything, but their bots just shut it down. So what I did, this is something I'm trying to tell everyone now so they don't do it.
Speak right here.
Like what I did was I just immediately reposted it. And I'm assuming because I did that, they banned me for like the month of February. Or
oh my gosh, a whole month.
Yeah, it's still February. Yeah. So I think right at the end of January. And so my views went down like really bad. And so I kind of critiqued some of my most recent videos to where it's not like against their community guidelines.
So I'm guessing this is where you were like killing it over here, like in the thousands. You were getting some. I think those are views, right? So you're
Yeah,
getting up in the
yeah,
upwards
like,
of the thousands on low end 300, and then all of a sudden you come
yeah.
over here on the top. I noticed you're at 200, and then like, well, these are just today probably, but yeah,
Well,
you
you
were
can.
hitting way lower, huh?
Yeah, there was a point actually the whole month of February I was just re-uploading videos. Like I was like, you know what? Like no new video is gonna blow up because they like shadow banned me and everything. So I'm just gonna re-upload. It's better to re-upload than not upload at all. And so
Yeah. You still want people to
that's what
see
I
you.
did. And I actually created a second TikTok account trying to see if I can grow on there. Maybe I wasn't shadow, or maybe I can get past the shadow ban on
Sheesh.
another account or whatever. And so they actually, they actually unbanned me. And I think a few weeks ago, I think like 2 weeks ago or a week ago.
Do you
And
get notified of that?
I was actually a part of the Creator Fund. Do you know what
Yeah.
that is on
Yeah.
TikTok? Yeah, I
Mm.
was a part of that, and they took me off of it because I was going against their guidelines,
Mm.
and they were like, "Nope, you're banned for the whole month of February, and
Sheesh.
we'll pick it back up at this time." And so I
Yeah.
was like, "Well, you just kind of screwed over what I was trying to like make work," but
Accomplish.
yeah, so with that going on, like I had some like behind the scenes stuff that I've been really working on, so I didn't have to like really rely on just TikTok.
Sure.
Like more recently I started looking or really like learning about ads, Google
Hmm.
ads. That's what I've been like spending most of my days on. And one of my big goals with that is once I like start making that work really well, I do want to do like mini trainings for like my Facebook group and
Oh
like
yeah.
do these like simple, easy trainings for like Google Ads, because they aren't like hard. It's surprisingly pretty easy.
It's just kind of like learning the concepts and following almost like a step by step, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's really pretty simple. There's just a few like little things that you really have to understand that I'm still really trying to understand myself.
But
Um,
it's a skill that once you develop and learn, it's like so valuable, right?
yeah, I mean, I debated if I wanted to like hire anybody for ads, but I was like, you know what? No, I'm not gonna
Nah,
do
dude,
that. Like
learn it
I
yourself, man.
yeah, I was like, no, I want to learn it myself so that way I don't have to rely on someone to do it. And like,
Well, it's
it's
a high
just a really
income
good
skill.
skill. Yeah,
It's just like
exactly.
affiliate marketing. So,
Yeah.
um, so
And
I want to tell one thing before we go on here, especially since Jamar's here too and you're here.
mhm,
Everyone, that's a common misconception though, is because Dylan and Jamar are kind of like, Jamar's got like, I think I can't remember how many subscribers now on YouTube. You're closing on 10,000 hopefully this year, and he's got 100,000 on his TikTok, and Dylan's got 33,000 on TikTok, and I think you're closing on like 1,000 soon on YouTube. You're starting to go up there a little bit.
yeah, I think I'm at 500 on
Google
that.
Ads, yeah, 500, and a lot of that's probably just passive from your TikTok, I would assume.
Yeah, it is.
Which
It's
is
crazy.
it's amazing. Um, a lot of the paid traffic though, guys, is what you do next once you start to kind of get the organic down, and because you can do everything organic, and I do think organic is the best way to start. Because like right now where I'm at, like I'm just barely getting started. I'm not going to dive into Facebook ads because a lot of the times there is like a learning curve, and you want to start getting momentum and like learning the organic side first before paid. And that's why after almost a year, it sounds like that you've been doing this. And I know that Jamar's been doing this for going on 2 years, I think, that now you guys are starting to go into that. And so, but I do
Yeah,
think if you learn that and teach that, man, you're going to bring a lot of value to people.
yeah, that's the ultimate like end goal. And then like you said, especially right now, like if you are doing affiliate marketing, like TikTok is like a great business tool. It's
Oh yeah.
insane. And if you even want to focus on like growing your YouTube, like you can even do that, because that's how mine even gotten to 500 subscribers. Is I
Let
don't
me
even
just
tell people to do
show them.
that.
Yeah. So if I
Um,
click on this, I wonder if it shows up. Yeah, it does actually. Whoop. Let's see. So whenever I click on his bio, this is remember what's called. Well, I guess it could be his funnel. So this is Linktree, right? Or no, it's Beacons.
yeah, Beacons. They did something weird with Linktree and is now telling everyone that that's in like a not a safe site or whatever. So had
Yeah.
to change it.
So when someone clicks on his bio, he's making content and he's funneling them to certain things, right? So the first one is, and it's shaking, which is eye catching, which is awesome. Is the 15-day challenge, right? And this is what I've been teaching here on Facebook and TikTok now. And then right here, like he says, he doesn't even promote it, but it's there just for people who wants free training or free value. Subscribe to the YouTube. And then he does have a Facebook group, which I can pull up here in a second. Let me see if I can get it on. I think I'm in it.
Yeah.
It's the affiliate. Dude, you and I are very similar because I'm the affiliate movement, and I think you're the affiliate mindset.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Let's see here if you pop up. I feel like I'm in it, though. Let's see.
I think you are, but I'm not 100% sure.
I'll just show it to him if I'm not, and then I'll join it too again. I think I was in it at least. Okay, yeah, I am in it. So look, just passively, he's got 179 members. So, and that's what I was telling people beforehand is like, just in case TikTok ever does go down, it's always good to have kind of more of a foundation, which I would say is Facebook groups, but more than anything is YouTube is probably the biggest beast to have. And then right here, he's also got the Insider's Guide to Affiliate Marketing, which is the first thing that I ever found out from Dave Sharp. Well, first he gets your email, but it's like a $1 or $2 ebook from Dave Sharp, who's the CEO of the company, and he's awesome.
Yeah.
And so like whenever people click this, and I always opt into your guys' stuff, you probably have me on your list because I like to see your guys' emails. But it takes for you. Wow, let's see.
Yeah, I kept it
you still get the email.
And yeah.
So do you have it set up where Legendary Marketer takes the emails, or does it go to your email autoresponder?
I have it to both. I have it as the option to Legendary does the emails as well as me personally.
Okay, cool. Actually, I wouldn't mind testing that out. I know Jamar said someone was doing it like that too. Oh, Paul. Do you know who Paul is? Who? He was just on the podcast.
I'm not too sure. I might recognize his face.
If you saw him, you probably would.
Yeah.
But so the guys, that's pretty much the setup. So when you take the 15-day challenge, it teaches you all this stuff, and he's had to set it up like he said. Like a lot of people, like common misconception is that, man, this is easy, and it's like, no, it's actually not. You have to learn a lot of stuff, and it takes time. But once you get the processes all set up, the only thing Dylon is really doing, and correct me if I'm wrong, it sounds like you're also doing the Facebook ads and stuff as well. So you're learning and developing, which I think is awesome. But you're just creating content to get in front of people's eyeballs. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, like for me, let's say that, because like I'll even pull up mine. I like just started this week, and dude, I don't have anything viral yet, because I just started, and so I'm trying to like stitch our. So right now, the biggest problem is if you're below 1,000 followers, you can't use anything really in your bio.
Yeah.
And you can't really have links, right? So right now it's just kind of like seeing what works and throwing stuff, at the wall to see what sticks. But I think this week I'm going to kind of go Dylon mode and be a little bit more focused and see if that helps and affects it. Because sometimes, I'm like right here with like my kid and stuff. I wonder if like sometimes it screws up the algorithm because it has like, like a lot of family stuff in it. I don't know.
So I do have some like tips. Like I was doing the lives that I used to do with like random people would usually be like TikTok tips. And like like these are all from my own experiences and stuff. Things like, well, first off, I like me personally, I started with a business account. Um,
Hmm.
but I didn't know really anything about TikTok at all, and I only selected that because I was like, "Well, I'm a business,
I'm a
right?" Like,
business owner. Yeah.
yeah. Um, but I would definitely recommend sticking with like the creator or pro, whatever it's called,
Yeah.
the pro
I think I
account.
have that one.
Yeah, and it gives you access to you, like you're not limited at all. Um, but the business
The
one,
only thing is you can't see analytics, right?
on the pro, on the pro, right?
I don't know. I think I'm on a creator account, and then is there three then? So there's creator, there's business, and then there's the pro.
Yeah, I think so. That's what I'm like. I haven't really figured out. I think that might also have to do with being over 1,000 followers to be a
Yeah,
pro.
yeah. I think there. Yeah, I think that is.
But like the other thing is like creator account. That's like that one I would recommend staying on just because you aren't limited to anything. Um, and then the other thing that even I've been doing like recently is taking ideas from like other creators that are in the same niche as you, like the make
Yeah,
money
yeah.
online.
Like funnel hacking them, or kind of
Yeah,
like seeing what they're doing and what's working
yeah, like I mean, yeah, exactly. But like not stealing or anything, but turn it into your own
ethically.
video. Yeah, and like that's what I've been doing recently, and it's been really like helping me a lot with coming up with like content ideas and things like that, as well as like sticking with the 15-second videos. Um,
Oh, a little bit shorter.
yeah, as opposed to like the 1 minute videos because those seem to
Drag
like
on.
a minute on TikTok seems like forever. Um,
Yeah.
so you have to be really interesting to like keep their attention for a full minute. Um, so like stick with the 15 seconds for sure is what I would recommend. Those videos that do just the music playing and then you pointing at like text bubbles really work. Um, what was the other one that I was gonna say? Things like that really work out, as well as duetting things that are kind of in your same niche. I have
Right.
noticed like if you're kind of diving into other niches, it really does really bad on your analytics.
Yeah.
Like I've done like some motivational or duets. That's what I meant. Motivational duets with like Gary Vee and stuff, and those do not get nearly as many views as
Yeah.
my
Yeah. I've
other one.
noticed that too. So it sounds like you tried motivational, you tried TikTok tips, and so probably stay away from those because then all of a sudden it's like kind of confusing the algorithm, like putting it in front of different people.
Hmm. Yeah, exactly. Just sticking with the niche, like to make money online, and like if you want to give some tips on different side hustles, that's a great way to like look at other content creators and um, like twist it in your own way and then give it out. So that's a great way to do it too.
Yeah, that's huge. And just so everyone knows, in case, because I don't think a lot of people have TikTok who watch this, niche member is what your kind of like your whole theme of your platform is. So like for us, it's to make money online. For other people, it could be sports, it could be motorcycles, whatever you choose to promote. And then duet, that just means like, for example, I could go to Dylon's content and I could do duet, which means it shows him, his video on this side, and then me kind of like commentating or looking at it. So I could actually just show some people like here's like this as you speak about Gary Vee. Let's do this. So that's a duet where Gary Vee has his eBay, thing going on right here, and my son and I were kind of watching and commenting on it. So that's a
Okay.
duet.
Yeah.
And so TikTok is cool, man. Like whenever I first started, I had no idea what I was freaking doing. I didn't know how to put volume on there. I didn't know how to do anything. And actually, like asking people like Jamar, and I think I've asked you some things, and Callie. I don't know if you follow. Hey, it's Callie over here. But man, it's kind of fun to, like I said,
Mhm.
level up. But
Mhm.
I guess one thing, let's talk about money a little bit, because a lot of people say, like, for example, like me, like I haven't really made too much commissions on anything as far as legendary marketer yet, and my job is, I guess I have one good benefit which a lot of people don't have whenever they come into this. Let me just throw you over here again. Is that I'm already used to a commission life. Like I already have an LLC. I'm a sole proprietor because I do door-to-door sales, which is not fun. Like I sell pest control door to door, and there's good aspects about it. Like I'm not going to just trash on it, because some people make 100 grand on it in 4 months and they're amazing. They sell 600, 700 accounts and they're just monsters. They don't care who says no to them. They don't care. This is after you get off my porch. They don't care about anything. They just keep knocking and they're just monsters. I'm not like that. Like, I care too much sometimes, not like if anyone on the computer says, dude, this is a scam, like I don't get offended, I don't cry about it. But like, I guess just emotionally it's kind of taxing. And then also I'm far away from my family. Like 2 summers ago, I had to go to Sacramento, California. And so like right now, but the thing is financially, like obviously I have to get going with this momentum wise to say, hey, I can finally stop knocking doors. Kind of tell us about your journey where you went from like, you didn't have a job and not guys, income disclaimer again, so we don't get shadow banned on Facebook. When anyone who does legendary marketing, anyone who does affiliate marketing, it takes not a long time, but like some people do it quicker than others, but it takes hard work. It takes putting in hours. It takes putting out content. Like it's very much a numbers game where the more you do, the more output, the more that you receive. And it kind of like you just did a live about how you've helped 600 something people, like that means that you've been putting in work. And so kind of tell us about that as far as like your income, maybe the first couple months, how did it look as compared to like now? And then what's your goal moving forward, with the Facebook ads and everything?
Yeah. So, at the beginning, like I said, I was waking up incredibly early, and working for most of the day. And so really in that time frame of when I would be working is I would constantly just try to jam as much stuff into my brain as I possibly can.
So you were
And
learning mode at first, learning?
yeah, I was in big
Okay.
learning mode. I could see the future ahead of me, like things like that. So I was really motivated, and like even now, like after almost 7 months like of doing this, I'm still learning what like affiliate marketing exactly is. Like
Yeah.
like for some people, like especially me, it was kind of hard to explain to other people what it is that you
Yeah.
do.
If someone asks you on the fly, like, what is it? It's kind of hard to tell them just straight up, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and so I've gotten to the point where I can like confidently explain what I do.
Mm-hmm.
So like there's constant learning. And I was working incredibly hard at the time, and my first month wasn't that like great. And because went straight to TikTok, and how you can gain traction with TikTok pretty like quick right
Yeah.
now. Well, it's still pretty new. Um, I was doing like those like 3 to 4 videos every single day and giving my tips and telling people like this can help you start your own business and stuff like that. I was constantly doing that, to where like eventually you're gonna eventually have a video go viral, as long as you stay consistent. Because there was one night that I had a video get to, I believe, 100,000 views,
It's insane.
and it was insane. And that day, I actually got 30 people signing up. That's the highest amount I've had. It was
That's crazy.
it was so crazy. And so, like, yeah, what I basically did was really worked hard. Like, that's what I try to drive into everyone that I talk to is like continue to work hard. You're gonna have to have patience. You're gonna have to be consistent, and you're gonna have to be motivated, and also keep to yourself. Um, like just stay motivated. Don't let others bring you down. And like even those people that call you a scammer on TikTok,
Yeah.
you just have some fun with them or whatever you want to do. Just don't let them get you down. And my goal now, like especially after the whole like shadow ban TikTok incident with me, is really to master these ads and still continue to like work on the TikTok stuff and hopefully get onto YouTube as well. Dedicate some time to that. But my time right now is really dedicated to the ads. So that
Sure.
way I can benefit for myself as well as being able to finally give some like valuable content out to like people that are like in my Facebook group and are following me on YouTube and things like that.
Because
Um,
leads are coming in, so you can kind of focus on better quality
mhm.
of content. Yeah.
Yeah. And so like sticking with that for right now. Um, and like I said, I'm going to continue with TikTok and hopefully um, my whole goal with the YouTube right now was to just gradually get people to like subscribe to me on there. That way, once I do get that like time that I can uh like schedule a YouTube, like a specific YouTube video that's maybe like 20 minutes long or whatever, I'll have a pretty good following so that like I can help them out and things like that, and so it doesn't get like 2 views or whatever.
Yeah.
um so
Because YouTube is the same thing as kind of what you said, except for TikTok's more like a 3 to 6 posts a day as consistency, whereas YouTube, some people do just 2 to 3 posts a week or videos a week, and as long as you're consistent with whatever you choose, like the YouTube algorithm picks up on that. And the nice thing about YouTube is the videos tend to have a 3 to 5 year lifespan, so it's like more like digital real estate as opposed to TikTok where it has like 5 to 7 days normally.
yeah, that's exactly right. And um TikTok's algorithm changes so much; it's almost
Yeah,
impossible to keep up with it
mind-boggling.
as well. It's it's so tough.
It's almost like a steroid shot or something. Like if you're wanting to get in shape, it's like TikTok's just gonna freaking get me there pretty quick. But you don't want to live on that forever, especially whenever they're like talking for a while, that they're gonna shut it down. Obviously, they're not anymore. But it's kind
Yeah,
of scary. It's like, man, I gotta spread my audience out in different places as well.
yeah.
So it sounds like you, though, instead of going to a job, you are kind of forced to go full time, whereas most people probably like me, where we have like I have a son and my wife, obviously, and so it's like, man, we got to pay some bills and stuff. We got to make sure that something's coming in. Where would you, or I guess, what advice would you give as someone like me or someone that's wanting to start affiliate marketing as to when to kind of turn in this into like more of a full time thing? Because like for me, if I can make anywhere from $2,000 to $3,000 a month doing this, which really, in high ticket affiliate marketing, that's like 2 to 3 big
Mhm.
sales ish. Then I could do this more full time, which I want to do. I love being at home. What advice could you give me as far as that?
So my advice, like 100%, would be like sticking with TikTok.
Mm,
I did that for a whole 5 months without having to spend a dollar on anything else,
which is awesome.
and yeah, everything was free organic traffic. And like I got to the 3x gold with like legendary, just the free organic way with TikTok.
And
So I
can you
definitely,
explain what that is really fast?
yeah, it's
Because I don't
they
even know
have a,
what that is
yeah,
really.
legendary has a ranking system, and they
Actually, I
have
can
like
show it
a,
to
what
him.
is it? Yeah, they have the bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and diamond. The bronze is getting your first $100 commissions, and then the
It's kind of like a
silver is,
leaderboards or something.
yeah, exactly. It's the silver is $1,000 in total, and then the gold is 10K, and then what is the platinum's 100,000, and then diamond is 1 million. So that's kind of how that works. And when you're like 3x gold, that means you made like 30K with legendary in total.
This
So,
is not.
and yeah, I've done that all just through TikTok, which is insane.
Let's see here. The scoreboard or no? Well, I guess that's for the day, right? Or the day of the week and the month.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm not too sure where they would have the actual like graph for that.
Well, I guess we can give them like kind of like showing them this a little bit. Like, so they do daily scoreboards where they show the rank, and then weekly, and then they show monthly. Oh man, this.
Yeah.
And so he's saying like, so you can kind of rank up depending on how much money you kind of bring to the company. And so you said you got to gold, which is, you said a gold is, wait, sorry, again, what was that again?
Gold is 10K.
So you got 30 grand in a couple months.
Yeah, I believe
ginormous.
it was only just a couple months, and again, that was only through free organic traffic. So anyone can do it. Like,
Yeah,
literally anybody can do it. As long
so
as
like,
you stay consistent, like for sure.
yeah,
That's
no,
the one thing.
and that's kind of the biggest thing. So people that have been on this before, have you ever heard of this 75 hard?
I have not.
Okay. It's like a 75-day challenge where you work out twice a day, you drink a gallon of water, you have to read 10 pages, and then you can set up some of your own goals. Like for me, I'm trying to post 6 to 8 times on TikTok a day. And so like, because I freaking want to get to a place where I can be like, I want to work at home. I don't have to rely on, knocking doors. I never want to freaking knock doors again.
Mm-hmm.
And so like, the reason I'm doing that, first of all, my health, I need to get back to be healthy and stuff. But also, second is I just need that consistency. Like that's why like a daily action plan for me is like ginormous. Because I could look at you and say, be like, dude, I need to freaking get 30K or whatever. Like a lot of people, that's how you started 3 years ago. You're like, man, I want to get like that right now. Well, really, that they don't see behind the scenes is the hours that you're putting in every day of the daily checklist. I got to get this done. I got to start looking at my funnel. I got to make sure that everything's set up. I got to get my email autoresponders. And then you're doing the daily tasks. And that's what, I mean, if you're really wanting whatever your big goal is up here, let's funnel it down to daily tasks. And that's when you'll be successful over a longer amount of time. Does that sound right to you?
Exactly. Like if I could show you my wall right here, like I have a calendar up here right next to my computer, right next to like my desk where I work. My whole month is filled out. The whole month of February. Like tomorrow I can even tell you what I'm doing. I'm making a whole email list for another affiliate thing that I'm gonna do.
That's awesome.
That is like a really great thing that you just said, because that just explains what I'm doing.
Take a picture of that and slap it on your like Facebook group or something, because that'd be kind of fun to show people like, okay, like, yeah, you're seeing all my tips and stuff, you're seeing my results, but like, this is how I'm doing it. This is how I'm doing it step by step. Because I think that's huge. Like Tanner, who's right here, he actually did door-to-door sales with me in California before, and he's starting to do affiliate marketing for music. So he makes music, and I told him like, dude, do your YouTube and start promoting the softwares or whatever. And I think it's, I mean, and I say this just because I feel like a lot of people who are learning about affiliate marketing don't understand the vision. Like that's the thing I noticed about you that you said first is in your mind, you already decided like, dude, this can work. And you said, man, I'm already going to make this successful. So you already had a vision, where a lot of people are like, yeah, it's affiliate marketing. It can make a buck or two. Whereas like you and I were like, no, you can make 30, 40, 50 to $100,000 a year doing this. And it's super possible. And so what advice would you give for that, as far as maybe some of those income goals and having a vision?
I would definitely like, this is something that I'm like doing, is like, even at the very start when I didn't even make $1 yet, like you can set yourself up with like long-term goals. Say like, I want to be here in 5 months. And then even for myself, I have a goal of, once I hit 2 years, I want to be able to like hit that platinum level, which is the 100,000 at least, and so like setting long-term goals, seeing that vision clearly for the future, and as well as like you believe that you want to become self-employed, that you want to become that entrepreneur, you don't want to work for another boss again, like that enough can be like motivating to you to the point to where you're just like learning constantly and
And
getting
it's actually fun.
yeah, it is fun. I mean, I'm having a lot of fun setting these ads up, which is pretty surprising.
Are you putting money into it already? Like just trickling some money and seeing how it goes?
Yeah.
And you said, and guys, just so you know, this is not beginnerish stuff. This is, like I said, more like next level. But so I know that Google AdWords and all that is connected to YouTube, right? Or no? They're completely separate.
I think so. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Because I know
I'm
that
still
Google
like
and
trying
YouTube
to
work
understand all
together,
these.
kind
Yeah.
of hand in
I mean,
hand.
I could post. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. I can like run YouTube ads through Google. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's a whole nother beast. The thing that's cool about Google, guys, is when it comes to TikTok, when it comes to even Facebook ads, which is still good, Facebook ads is still good, but there's scroll stoppers. So you have to do something that makes people stop scrolling, and you have to kind of be in their face. Whereas YouTube and also Google, it's search based. So any time that someone's clicking on his links or anything like that, it's more like they're warm audiences, and so because they're probably looking up like how to make money on affiliate marketing or something like that, where it's like you already have the solution, and they're going to be a lot more interested than someone who you have to even tell them what affiliate marketing is for the first time or convince them that you can make money online. So that's kind of the exciting thing about it. It's super scalable and
Yeah.
more predictable.
And like the difference that I've really noticed with like Facebook and like Google ads is like the reason why a lot of people will go with Facebook is because they have that pixel, which is like
Oh yeah,
the thing that like follows each person to each website.
it's like a
And
cookie or something.
yeah, and the more times they see it, the more likely that they may buy or whatever it is that you're promoting. And
It's around 7 times, I think, psychologically.
yeah, and so that's why like people go with like Facebook, but one of the things that I've been really learning is that with Facebook ads, you need to constantly monitor, or I guess not constantly, but you have to monitor it like a lot,
Yeah,
um,
yeah.
and make some changes because for whatever reason, Facebook will do something weird to where your ad may not like work anymore. So you're gonna have to fix
Like
things.
shut down your whole like ad campaigns and everything.
Yeah, and with like Google, um, this is what like a mentor has told me. Google, you don't have to do anything. Like once you once you make that ad that works, you won't have to touch it really again.
That's
Um,
awesome.
and I don't think it tracks the person to each page is the downside. But like you said, it has warm traffic. When people search up certain words, your like ad can show up on Google.
Yeah.
So like there's a good chance that they may buy. So that's kind of the difference with Google and Facebook ads right now. So yeah.
And here's the cool thing, guys, and I'll end with this, and I'll just ask you what things you are promoting right now as far as like softwares. I know you're with Legendary as well, and what things you're wanting to promote, I guess, later on. But the thing that's cool, guys, is when you learn skills like this, like that's why we say take the 15-day challenge. Like you're learning skills that can be applicable to anything you want. Like Tanner wants to do music. He's wanting to learn ads. Like he could go to any company right now. And like he said, he was not marketably profitable before this, really, unless he did marketing before. I'm not sure, but it doesn't sound like it. And he could say, look, man, I know how to run ads. For me, I've done X result. And so if you want to pay me this X amount of number, I'm worth that now. And that's kind of something that you can't really just get from school or anything. It's like results based. And so that's something phenomenal. But the cool thing about it is, so when you learn these skills, like now he knows how to promote things on TikTok, he knows how to promote things on YouTube, he has a Facebook group, and now he's learning ads. He can take any software that he wants to promote, any product, like not just Legendary, but let's say that someday he has his own course even that he wants to, teach people all these things. Like he knows how to do it. And so those are the skills. And so what kind of goals do you have going forward for this next year as far as like what you want to promote?
So this next year, my goal for sure, mastering those ads, and then once I get a really good like grasp on those, like ClickBank, right?
Yeah.
They have so many products on there that are great products. They basically have anything on there.
Yeah.
So
Anything at all.
yeah, and so that's what I'm like kind of doing right now, but with like just one product
Sure.
specifically to like test things out. Um, but the like end goal is, or at least within this next year, is to like master the ads and then start to expand in multiple like affiliate what you call it multiple affiliate offers and things like that. Like
On the back end too, probably.
yeah, have be able to promote all these affiliate offers. And I don't know if you know Adrian Brambilla, but
He doesn't. Does he live in a van or something like that?
yeah,
Oh, okay, yeah. He's the
he's
van guy.
he makes like $500,000 with just promoting multiple products, like
Yeah,
multiple hundreds. And so that's my main goal for this year, is to look at multiple products, see what I can make work on, like ads, and then grow the YouTube, things like that.
'Cause
I
I
know,
think just on ClickFunnels, he's made like a couple 100,000.
yeah, I was just
Adrian.
about to mention that ClickFunnels is a great one that I do want to like promote as well. There are definitely a bunch of like a good couple of really big ones that have high ticket commissions and things like that. So um, my goal always is to like stay tunnel or keep that tunnel vision.
Hmm.
Like we like talked about, I stuck with the 15-day challenge, then TikTok, and once I did TikTok, I went to like doing the groups, then YouTube, then now onto ads. Definitely don't have shiny object syndrome. That's the number
Yeah,
one
that
thing you
was.
don't want.
I struggle with that forever. Like, if you guys don't know what shiny object syndrome is, it's like, for example, you see 15-day challenge with legendary marketer. It sounds great. You're like excited for it, and then all of a sudden you see someone else promote something else, and you're like, dang, that sounds great. And then you go over there, and what I really admire about you is you literally you go all in on something until you have success, and then you're like, okay, cool. Like, now that I'm already getting this going, like, what else might be able to jump in? But a lot of people are like, yeah, I got, one or two sales, like, what else can I promote? And then you're never going to leverage that success, that momentum. So that's
Yeah,
awesome.
that thing that you were really focusing on kind of sizzles out, and you don't want that. You want to perfect it and then move on to the next thing. Is what I recommend for sure.
Well, I mean, we're nearing the hour mark. I just wanted to thank you for coming on here. Like, you're awesome. And I'd like to maybe jump on yours, or you can come back here in a couple months and then just kind of update us on everything and how you're doing. And hopefully I'll have some progression too to share with you.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be awesome to have you on my Facebook group and things like that. We could talk about some things.
Dude, I love talking marketing. That's why I get in trouble here with some of these people. They're like, I don't know what you're talking about. And I was like, yeah, that's right. Sorry about that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. I know what you mean.
All right, cool, man. Well, I appreciate you coming on. If you guys haven't already, make sure to follow him on his TikTok. Let me just put it right back up there again. One last second. So it's dcrowe99. So go give him a follow and see what he's doing. If it's something you guys are looking into, his link's right here, so you guys can go ahead and join up with him as well. Like I said, he's already helped 600 something people, so he's not a newbie to it, if you will. All right, guys. Well, comment
me on, man.
Yeah,
like,
of course. Yeah, Tanner just said thanks so much. And if you guys are watching this in the replay, do #replay. And guys, everyone, your homework today is just take one golden nugget that Dylon taught us today and put it down in the comments and just say what you learned. And yeah, follow him as well. And we will let you guys have a great night. We'll see you guys later. See ya.